Okay, this is the story of why Kurt Cobain killed himself, and it starts with a scene from a movie that I saw where Kurt is being interviewed on a ferry by some kind of reporter who had a camera or a cameraman. It looked like he had a cameraman, and he asked Kurt a question. He said to him, "Well, now that you're rich and famous, how does it feel compared to when you were poor?" And Kurt answered the question as follows, he said, I'm quoting you some of his words as closely as possible because he was so eloquent in the way he spoke, but I just want you to get the understanding of what he was saying more than the specific words. But he said that when you're poor, you can go into a thrift store and find the perfect belt, and you only have $1 in your pocket, and the belt costs $1 with tax, and you walk out there, and you walk out of that place, and you feel like $1 million. However, the next day, if you're rich, if you strike it rich overnight, you walk in there, and you can buy anything in the store, and you walk out feeling like shit. I'm telling you, that's what he said. That's what he told this guy. And it made me think. Well, maybe that ties into what came out in his suicide note about how uncomfortable he was with fame. Everybody knew he was uncomfortable with fame. So that sense of being able to live like you're poor and enjoy it, which he claims that he lost, that's a problem. Because it doesn't matter whether you have $10 in the bank or $10 million in the bank, right? You should live like you're on your last dollar at all times. But he couldn't handle that, or didn't understand it, or something. So that conflict between his fame and the pull of his fans and the pull of the money versus his tremendous need for simplicity. He drove some old Audi or something, like his car was worth like $8,000. Basically, the car he was driving when he died was like a used car, some used car he bought. And he used to go to those motels. Oh my God, there was that show, the last hours or the last haunts of, and they did places, and they took you to the bridge he slept under, and they took you to the hotel room where he used to go, and he used to go and shoot up. He used to go to some cheap roadside motel apparently and shoot up. I don't see the problem with that, but that's what he did. And they went to the very room that he shot up in. I said to myself, I've been there.